And let's see. Wait, hold on. Okay.
Oh, hi.
Are we on? Are we on?
Hi.
Are we on?
At
Okay.
JubileeMag.com. We are here on the set of TV One's new scripted show, Born Again Virgins, with Miss Eva Marcel and Miss Megan Holter. Welcome to JubileeMag.com.
Hey, Jubilee.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
First of all, make sure you guys watch because you're going to definitely fall in love. I saw the screener link and it's absolutely great. So let's start with you, Eva. First of all, tell us what attracted you to Born Again Virgins.
It's Born Again Virgin, and what attracted me to the project is the script. The script is like absolutely amazing. It's a show about three women that for one time in life I actually identify. Not because I'm the characters, but because I know these girls. These women are women that we know in society, in our own friends, in our own family, and I appreciated properly being depicted as a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't really get that opportunity in scripts. You're usually the token, or you're what they think that black women are, you know, and you don't really have an opportunity to have so many black women on a set, so you have a different perspective. And our creator, Renata C. Shepherd, did such an amazing job at like making sure that these women's characters and their attributes truly embodied black women in our true culture, and I love that.
Awesome, love it. So, Megan, your character is the take charge, strong publicist.
Yes.
So many of those in Atlanta.
Yes.
And everywhere. But
Exactly.
tell
Yes.
us, how did you connect with your character?
Well, what I love about Kelly is that she works hard and doesn't apologize for it. And I think a lot of times the girl that works hard is always, you know, the negative in the group. And Kelly's not. I think there's three women that represent something different.
Okay.
And they all add to the group. So what I related to Kelly was it's fine to work hard and you have to work hard and that's okay. But I love her because she has a little secret side to her too that maybe not everyone gets to see in front of the door, but it's behind the door.
Kelly's a
freak,
freak, y'all. Kelly's a full-on
That's
freak.
what I think is so.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's fun to play somebody she's a little buttoned up.
Okay.
You know, she's a little buttoned up, but I think that's okay because again, the show's
She only
relatable.
buttons up so that she can get unbuttoned.
It shows relatable for that
That is
reason.
one
You know,
button.
I might be a little type A in real life,
Okay.
maybe a little, just a little. And
Okay.
Kelly is
A lot.
definitely type A. I'm a little type A, and Kelly is type A. And again, it's just representing women of color who are real, not just the stereotype. So it's great. I love her.
Okay. So, Ava, how easy or difficult was it for you to identify with the topic or the concept of a born again virgin?
You know what? I think every woman that makes it to about 31, 32 without being married visits this idea
Absolutely.
of celibacy, right?
Yes.
Like if you've gone
Definitely.
through the whole college thing, I mean, it doesn't matter if you were kind of promiscuous as a teenager. That really wasn't my moment. But in college is when I kind of was introduced to this whole thing called sexuality and attraction and all that. And, you know, it takes maturation to really get there. And so once you make it to 30 and you're not married and you're trying to figure this thing out, one would venture to say that taking a vow of celibacy would be in their best interest. So I think we've all done it. I know I've done it. And because of that, just reading the script, it's something that like you never read stuff like
Right.
that, but you know that it's like a real thing. And so for someone to be courageous enough to write that story and to not, it's not a judgy thing. It has
No.
nothing to do with like your religion or like, oh, you know, I'm a holy roller. It has everything to do with a dating strategy and just wanting more in life. And so, you know, that what they say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, but expecting a different result.
Yep.
Like, you know, you keep dating the same kind of guys and you kind of run your relationship the same way, you're going to get the same thing. So, you know, kind of a new perspective. It's fresh. It's fun.
Right.
I love it.
I
Okay.
love that. Sorry, the key is it's not judgy, and I think it's showing the decision to be celibate is okay. Just like if you have a friend that makes other choices, you support them. You might not agree with them, but you support them. I think that's Kelly's relationship to Eva's character Tara.
Everything I do is wrong.
We're two different people completely. We make decisions literally in two completely different ways, but we're still friends. We still support each other. So it's all coming from a non-judgmental point of view, and I think it's nice that girls get to see that
I got it.
on
got it.
television.
I love this concept because so much of what entertainment is all about giving it away.
Yeah.
Just to whomever. If
Right.
you just met them, just give it away.
Right.
Instead of how about we keep it, hold on to it until someone deserves it.
Right.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about the importance of
Right.
holding it for someone that deserves
Right.
it?
I think that value system that we were raised with, don't let the wig fool you, I'm somebody's mama. So that value system that we were raised with as kids, when you walk out of the house and your mom says, always be a lady, and those things that we were instilled, aren't necessarily the same values that are expressed with the generation that came right behind me.
Mm-hmm.
You see 17-year-old girls with like boob jobs and like pumping their lips, and like it's so much about their sexuality. And as a young woman now, you realize life has nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Life has to do with happiness and success, and sexuality might play a part in it or it might not. And so I think this is a fresh perspective to those that like really have not had the proper moral compass to know that it's okay to be celibate. It doesn't make you a square.
Right.
And it kind of reinstills that worth in women and in people, and not in just men, not in just women, but men too. Like, you don't have to sleep with a woman because you like her and because all your friends are like sleeping around. You can hold your treasure until the proper person deserves it. And I think that's a really cool notion. And in this society where it's all about boobs and all of that, it's kind of fun to see the girl with a hot body who is Jenna, like she's drop dead gorgeous, decide that, you know what, I'm not doing this.
Right. And that's how I was raised. I was raised, to not give it up so freely. So it was reality for me, and I got married a little bit younger, so it's like a little bit different. It's not even to say that marriage is the end result for everybody. That's not even what this show is saying too, either. It's just coming from making a personal choice for yourself, and that if you decide to keep things, whether you want to call them sacred or private, however you want to word that, it's okay. And having that respect for yourself first is so important, because you'll find someone that's deserving of you in the long run.
I love it because it allows you the opportunity to really see the person for who they are and not what they can do.
To learn a companion. I was saying in another interview, a lot of times we cloud like liking someone with these notions because like we had great sex with them. Yeah. So they do that little thing. So you're like, I love him.
He's such a great man.
No, he is such, oh my God, he's such a good guy.
Man.
Mind you, he has not spoken to his mother in years. Right. He has no relationship with his brothers. He didn't finish college. Like, he works for his friends.
Where does he live?
Like, so you don't love him. He's not actually amazing. He's just great in bed. Right. And I think we cloud a lot of like learning who people are and actually seeking out true companionship for sex, and we get it confused a lot.
Awesome, love it. So what's the main takeaway you want viewers to receive from Born Again Virgin?
You first.
I would like to say, don't be afraid to talk about sex. Don't be afraid to talk about sex, sexuality, relationships, love. I think the more that we make it a table topic and something that's open, I think we will save a lot of kids' lives. I think we will save a lot of souls and hearts from being broken, just really learning your worth and learning to be a contributor to the society, not just, the number of people that you've slept with. I mean, sex is so much more than just the act of sex. It's a level of intimacy that only that person should really know you that way. And so not to give it away like it's a bumming a cigarette.
Right. I think what I want viewers to take away is what I love about the show is that you see 3 different perspectives and you can find yourself. Maybe there's a little bit of you in every character, which I think why this is so well written. You'll probably find bits of yourself in every character, or you might identify more so with one or the other, but you'll find every kind of voice represented here as far as the sex goes. So as far as that goes, it's nice to just have a platform where you're just seeing normal women talking about something that is reality in different perspectives. Yeah. That's what I want people to take away.
Our creator says something when she's asked that question about our show, and she always says that what she did was she took 3 components of one woman and broke them up into 3 different characters. Oh, wow. So, like, I'm your life of the party. I'm that fun, free side. I'm that side that's like, you know what? Life is short. Live it. Love yourself. Kelly is like, look, we got to go to business. We have to go to work. No one's going to do this for us. No one's going to take care of me better than me. So then there's that side. And then there's that side that Jenna plays where it's like, who am I? What do I really want in life? How do I find that center? Where is my righteousness coming from? And so if you put us all together, we make one hellified woman. But then you break us all up. I think it's really indicative of women today and their struggles and kind of where they are and trying to figure out life and sex.
Absolutely love it. So, guys, make sure you watch Born Again Virgin. We're going to be watching. Thank you, TV One, so much for inviting us out to the set, and stay close for more JubileeMag.com.
Thank you. See you on Wednesday, guys.
August 5th.